Right, Ross, so last time you scored 19. Let's see if you can improve on 19. The sum means you add them together. 54 add 48. I'll work out what that equals. That one's right. 2, 2, that's good. Yeah, and you've included that curve nicely. So 6 for the page. Okay, take a look at my video clip for those. That's correct. This isn't, you want the largest, I know it's odd, you've got a 2, so it's even, but also if you put the 8 in the thousands column, it's going to be bigger than any other number you can produce. $4740 is correct. 4700 is correct. You're using 40, which is right, and what you want to do is to round your 494 off to £5, and you want to do that. 8 tickets. Okay, so the method that you're using isn't right. Volume of a kettle is bigger than that, it's a litre. Okay, can of Coke, 300 ml, that's less than the size of a can of Coke, and a kettle is going to hold more than a can of Coke. The woman will weigh that, the distance is that, the area, that's too small. So you've got 2 of those right. 5 for the page. 1 in 50 chance, yes, but write it as a fraction. Okay, write it like that. You won't get the mark for writing probability in that way. You haven't answered the question there. What you need to be telling me is there is only 1 ticket in the drum with a 26 on it, and there are 2 tickets in the drum with a 16 on. Okay. Yeah, good. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 for the page. 27 is right. That one's not. This one is going down in 7s. So that one is 57. You've suddenly gone up again. 2 is not the answer there. You have to do the opposites. Okay, so those are wrong. 7H, good. No, what you have to do here, the 5 and the A in algebra are joined by a times. So this means 5 times 6 plus 3 times 4. Then you have to do the multiply first, because bod mass, the multiply comes before the add. 30 plus 12 is 42. That is correct. So you're timesing by 4. So if that's A, what you want to write there is A times 4. No, that's not right. What you do here is you can see all the cubes in that front layer. So count the cubes that you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Times by the number of layers gives you 21 cubes. Then you have to give the units of your answer, and the units of volume are cm3. So no marks for that. You need to measure that angle using a protractor, so you need to practice doing that. 2, 3. 3 marks for the page. That's more angle work. Have a look at how I do that and practice it yourself. This is good. This is good as well. This one isn't. What you have to do here is first of all find 1% by dividing 500 by 100, and then times that by 7, because you got 7%. 5 for the page. That's not right because he starts at 10. So in the first hour he's going 10, 20, 30 miles. 65 minutes isn't right either. Now I can see that you're trying to work out how many minutes are in each square. And I know it's crap graph paper, but you were going 60 minutes in 10 little squares. So each little square is 6 minutes. And you need to know that. That's not enough. What I need you to tell me is that the graph is steeper in the first part of his journey than the second, and the faster you travel, the steeper the graph is. Okay, so you're correctly using the right times, but you're getting the answer wrong. And you cannot take minutes away from each other, or you have to be careful when doing it, because it's not out of tens, it's measured in 60s. So you have to be very, very careful how you do that. But I'll give you 1 mark because you are using the right times. This one's wrong because you've got the 1 hour 20 happening before he's caught the train. Watch my video clip for that, hopefully it'll make sense to you. 1 mark for the page. Timesing by 4 is correct. 1 mark for the page. You've correctly enlarged, but you haven't correctly used the center of enlargement. The center of enlargement, what you have to do is first of all find out how far from the center of enlargement your original shape is. So here you can see it's 2 squares away, and then you have to enlarge the start by the same amount. So 2 squares away becomes 4 squares away. So your shape starts there and goes out. Watch how I do this, it's easy marks. Watch how I do this, it's easy marks. And you have got that right. Okay, Ross, so for that paper you score 6, 11, 16, 19, 24, 25, 26, 28, 30 marks. 30 out of 100 would be just a grade F. If I bring in your previous mark of 19 out of 100, we can see that there is an improvement there, which is encouraging, but that will give you a total over 2 papers of 49 out of 200, which is a grade G. So if those are the 2 papers you set in November, you'd end up with a grade G. So we've still got a long way to go, but we've got to be encouraged by the improvement over the course of 1 week. So we got to make sure that that improvement keeps going. Watch the videos, practice the questions that you think, oh yeah, I should have been able to do that, and talk to me about the ones that you think, I don't know what you're doing there.